looking forward to having you all here hanging out with me, learning and growing and just exploring everything that there is when it comes to creating threads and like growing your platform. I'm happy to be here again. We had Treeverse on Saturday. We had a couple people hop in and play with us. It was a fun little game. It's very early. Definitely something interesting to check out if it's a type of game that you liked. The recording is up on YouTube, so you guys are welcome to stop in and check it out. Let me get this party started over here on the Discord. Get in here and get everybody going. All right, start event. Bang, got that. Let me get actually in the Discord though here. Hold on. All right, there we go. We should be good. We should be good. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Cologne, Shoddy, Fisher. Fisher, there's a new face, my Miracle Jama. Nice to see you guys. Kenzie, nice to have you in here with us. Today's gonna be thread reviews, so hopefully everybody gets in here and we can do some reviews for people for their threads for last week. Definitely want to go over some of the winning threads. Want to go over some of the threads that didn't make the cut. And try to help everybody out today. Hey, what's up, Shua? What's up, Crib? Nice to have you guys in here. Um, let me get my beautiful mug, my ugly mug up on the screen for you guys. Let's go. All right, all right. So, yeah, beautiful on my PFP. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Um, having having some new follows is always great. Um, I haven't really been focusing on my platforms as much as I'd like. I should definitely start doing a little more of that. Um, all right. Oh, thank you, Shua. Thank you. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I like the new profile pic. I took that picture outside and I just tossed it up there, and it actually worked really well. I didn't expect it to look that good, so I'm happy with it. It's always nice when you take a picture and you're like really happy with the picture and the way it came out, you know. Oh, you can't hear anything? Can you guys hear me? Is it just shoddy? Oh no! Hold on. Can you guys hear me now? Oh no! Let's try it again. Can you hear me now? All right. I don't know what the hell that was. So hopefully I wasn't talking to myself that whole time. Oh, now I gotta check my platforms. Now I gotta check my platforms. No, no. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Lyman. Um, uh, sorry, Amelia. I'm not really interested in that. It's not really my gig. Let me make sure that my live stream on X is going right at least because I don't want people to miss out. Let's see. Okay. It's working. It's working. It was just you guys that were broken. That's all. That's okay. We've rectified the issue. Yes, this is also recording on YouTube. I did have an issue with well, actually, let me double check and make sure that this is on YouTube because I had an issue with my YouTube the last time where it wasn't recording live for some reason. Um, yes, live thread review live for some reason. All right, cool. It's going. It's going. You guys are okay. I have it. What's up, Velocity? What's up, Cologne? How's everybody doing this morning? All right, it's weird looking at myself. All right, so we're gonna pop up the winner's sheet here. We're gonna get some of these threads up here for everybody to get reviewed. What's up, Easy? Emmy 1 and Emmy 2 are here now. Let's go. All right. So, first things first, this week is going to be whoo, this week is going to be on solar shares. So solar shares is sort of like one of those NFTs that you can buy into and you get revenue share kind of. You invest in their solar farms and you get a kickback for it. Ohio gozaimasu. Yeah. Um, what's up, DJ? Nice seeing you here, buddy. Glad to have you. Good morning, Eddie. So, what we're going to be doing this week, besides starting to focus more on articles, is we're going to be doing video. So, I'm gonna record a video for you guys showing you kind of like how to do a quick intro video, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Hey, Kade. Yep. Oh, Velocity's excited for this one, huh? You don't even have a profile picture, bro. Get a profile picture. Um, but yeah, we're so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick like short video, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, right? And I'm gonna go through the different aspects of SolarShare, right? So I'm gonna like explore their website. I'm gonna explore their NFTs, their revenue share, and I'm gonna do it in a way that gives me um, a long form content video, and then I'm gonna chop that long form content video up into a short, right? this is this is where it can get a little rough because chopping up the video, you have to be careful with it. It's whew, oh, I didn't sleep enough this weekend. Even though I took time off, I still didn't get enough sleep. Ah, that sleep apnea does it too. Yeah. All right, graveyard. When was the last time you were even up on stage, brother? Oh, but yeah, no. We it's a creative process, right? It was off day, damn. Yeah, no, I have an off life, bro. Like, it's weird. I just don't sleep. I don't sleep right. I played some games last night, tried to get some time off and relax, and I ended up playing till like midnight. And then I went to sleep and I got some sleep, and I'm still tired, and I don't understand it. It's called sleep debt, guys. Make sure that you guys are getting adequate rest regularly. Otherwise, you end up like me, and you're just always tired. Oh, sleep debt is a real thing, guys. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, all right, take the stage, graveyard. See? Oh, I still have so much other stuff to do. Even if he took the stage, I'd still be working all day today. Um, yeah, easier throwing you under the bus, bro. Like, hey, Dev, what's up, buddy? MK, nice to see you here. Yeah, for real, easier, right? So, Cologne, when you go on, let's see, hold on. Let's see who I can find. I know who to look up. This dude is my favorite dude to watch for videos, like short form, like instructional or like educational content that this dude does is fucking amazing. All right. See, Shoddy, I gotta get like 6. 5 hours for me is too little. the moment I start to sleep like 7 or 8 hours, it's too much. Where's his video content? Here we go. So we're like he's got this is a 4 minute video, right? This is a long video compared to most videos out there, right? Because most people have the attention span of like 30 to 60 seconds. But I'm gonna give you this video is
Check
gonna
it out
be
so you have a full picture. So coming
give
back to
you an
guilds,
idea
Raven
of it,
Quest have...
right?
Hey
So
guys, welcome back. This is the second video focusing on guild earnings and how it works in Raven Quest. The first video gives an overview of how
you
the
guys should be
entire
able to hear
economy in
this,
the
right?
game is structured, and if you haven't watched that yet, I'll leave the link in the description below. Make sure to check it out so you have a full picture. So coming back to guilds, Raven Quest have come up with
Okay.
what I think is a pretty good system to
Fuck.
incentivize and reward both guild leadership and members. You know how in traditional MMORPGs, guild
It's gotta
leaders
be.
and officers spend so much time
I don't
organizing
know why you
events,
guys can't
keep
hear
the
it
guild running
because
smoothly,
it's
and basically
showing.
coordinating all guild activities, but there are hardly any
Ah,
rewards or
wrong one.
incentives for them to do so.
Hold on.
And for members as well, they spend their time, some even waking up in the middle of the night below to participate in guild events and wars, and all they get are
Okay,
some
so
in-game
on my
items or a
stream,
badge.
it's playing through,
Well, now all
but you
that...
guys can't hear it for
Hey
some
guys,
reason. All right, I don't know why that is. Maybe because I'm. Yeah, hold on. Let me just share my screen too. 'Cause if I share my screen, that should work. Screen one, we're gonna go 1080p just so that you guys have a little bit better quality. You know what? No, we're not because I'm gonna keep it at 30 FPS though. Here we go. So now you guys should be able to click that and hear it as I play it. But yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna turn my video off for right now so that you guys can focus on this. But yeah, so this is kind of like what I mean when it comes to video content. Now he does longer form content because he gives a lot more information. Um, he speaks very clearly, very slowly. He tries to get it so that you're understanding what he's saying.
hey guys, welcome back. This is the second video focusing on guild earnings and how it works in Raven Quest. The first
So
video
this is
gives
the
an
second
overview
video,
of how the entire economy in the game is structured, and if you haven't watched that yet, I'll
and
leave the
he's
link in
going
the description below. Make sure to
subject
check
by
it out so you
subject
have a full
as he
picture.
goes.
So coming back to guilds, Raven Quest have come up with what I think is a pretty good system to incentivize and reward both guild leadership and members.
He's
You know
also
how in
got,
traditional
if you look, he's also got
MMORPGs, guild leaders
the
and officers
subtitles
spend so much
imported.
time organizing events, keep the guild running smoothly, and basically coordinating all guild activities, but there are hardly any rewards or incentives for them to do so. And for members as well, they spend their time, some even waking up in the middle of the night to participate in guild events and wars, and all they get are some in-game items or a badge. Well, now all that changes with the guild system in Raven Quest. Let's dive in. Guild Crest is a new feature that is being implemented for global release. It's an item that symbolizes your community.
The only thing that I can criticize Winterfire on is his tone, right? So now you see, like me, I'll get really like uh really excited, or I'll get like really like emphatic. I'll start to like speak a little bit faster, or I'll change my pitch or my tone, and I'll get a little bit higher, and like you can kind of like hear the excitement. He tends to be very monotone. I don't know if that's a like English, because like, you can hear his accent. I don't know if maybe he's English as a second, so maybe it's just him trying to make sure that he gets a good clear point across, rather than yeah, dude. I'm always happy to shill for Winterfire. Winterfire is amazing. He's one of the lizards. He's in the wolves. This dude is everywhere that I am, and I love seeing his content. So I'm always happy to shill for this guy. Um, and he's just an amazing person. He sits there and he'll talk with me back and forth. In DMs, like I just randomly DM the dude, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like blah, blah, blah." He's personable, like he's a real person. He's not like one of those guys that you can't approach. And that's something that I really appreciate about him, besides the fact that he has fire content, right? But the one thing that I could criticize about his videos is that he's kind of a little monotonish. Um, but you know what? Like I said, that might just come down to language barrier. And like you can hear, and that's one of the reasons why like subtitles can be so important. Some people are really bad when it comes to people with accents. So having the subtitles down there helps get the point across for what you're trying to say in the video, and that helps a lot for the people who don't want to try to actually listen and they just want to kind of like read through it. So that can help. His background, he does a lot with his background. Like the Raven Crest friggin' banner and everything. Like he makes sure that he has it themed so that when he's doing videos, there's a theme to his background and everything. Um, he's he's just a really good video. Exactly. Yeah, and that's something that I try to take into consideration too, which is why, hey Israel, which is why I don't gig him that much for it. You know, like I and fucking like realistically, I can sit here and say all I want about it, but he gets the views. He's got 1.7K impressions on this. He's got 44 likes, 3 reposts. This dude is solid. You know, like he's getting his views, he's getting his likes, he's getting his audience the information that they need consistently. Like, and this is since the 15th. So over the weekend he's gotten this. By next week he'll have a couple more thousand more. Like he can like realistically my opinions on it probably won't mean shit. You know, but like me to you guys is just what I'm trying to convey. Like I'm by no means like somebody who can criticize Winner. He's got a better platform than I've got. You know what I'm saying? But like if it's one thing that I would say, definitely make sure that like if you are English as a second, if you do have a really strong accent, try to make sure that your subtitles are on point. Try to make sure that when you are trying to articulate points, you're getting your point across very well. If it helps to speak slower. If trying not to emphasize certain points, trying not to like get excited when I like how I get, oh, check out this cool new MMORPG. You guys are gonna friggin' love it. You know, like you don't have to do that. Like it does help. It does get somebody who's watching or somebody from the audience maybe a little more interested or into the flow of the video. But if it's more about being understood. Yeah, exactly. It's a plus. It's not the purpose. You want to be understood. You want to be able to convey the information that you want to be able to convey. You want to make sure that they understand that information clearly, that they're not trying to like guess what you're saying. And the same goes for me as an English speaker when I'm talking to anybody who isn't primarily an English speaker. So if I know that my audience is primarily going to be Filipino, let's say, and majority of those Filipinos speak Tagalog, right? Then I'm not going to sit there and speak as fast as I possibly can. I'm going to try to emphasize certain words so that people understand what I'm saying. You see how I switched my tone to go from like really excited and really fast speaking. I can still kind of emphasize certain words and certain ways of speaking around them, but I would be more cautious about doing it because I don't want to make somebody feel like they have to really study what I'm saying or how I'm saying it to get the point. You see kind of how like I switched from like my normal tone. Yeah. So that's an important thing to learn. Tone, pace, um, emphasis on words and ways that you speak them, and generally trying not to use certain words that are difficult to translate. So like when I talk to somebody in person, or when I talk to somebody in text, right? And I know that they're not primarily an English speaker. I will try to use words that are, yeah, day to day words, simple words. And it's not because, oh, well, you don't know what I'm saying, you're dumb, or anything like that. No. It's because those words tend to translate easier. And they're easier for people with alternate languages, other languages than English, to connect to words that they know in their own language. So, yeah, it goes so much further towards captivating a wide audience and not just an English speaking audience. Because realistically, majority of the crypto people in the space are from developing countries. Not all of them have a perfect command of English. And English isn't a global language. Yeah, it's probably one of the most commonly used languages, but even in the U.S., English isn't the national language. We don't have a national language. Like, you can speak Spanish. Like, we have press two for Spanish all the time. Like, and it's nothing wrong with it. It's just, like, it's trying to be considerate of other languages. We're a melting pot here, and that's something that I've stood by for a long time growing up, and we should be more considerate of others, considering English is probably one of the smaller languages in the global scheme of things. So I try to look at everything that I do with that in mind, because I don't want to limit anybody from being able to enjoy my message or being able to enjoy a video that I do or content that I create. I want everybody to enjoy it, right? And if I can open my audience up to people who aren't primarily speaking English, then that helps me even more. But yeah, so
Commitment to a guild.
we can
The
continue on
price
with
of a guild
this.
crest starts at
Hey,
100
girly.
quest tokens and increases by 10 quests for every active guild crest in the guild.
So you see
Every
how he
time a
has like the
member purchases
pop-ups,
a guild
and
crest,
then he's got
50%
graphics,
of the cost
and
will be automatically
just
staked
really
and locked away.
solid.
This amount will be returned to the crest purchaser if the purchaser leaves the guild, is kicked out of the guild, or if the guild disbands. Out of the remaining amount, 20% will
And
go
then
to
he
the
moves to
guild leader,
highlight.
and another 20% will be
This is
split
all
among 5
editing.
vice leaders, with each getting 4%.
This is the
Take
behind the
note that
scenes
if
that
a
you don't
guild does
see
not
that
have
takes
5
so much
vice
time.
leaders, any unallocated amount is burned. So for guilds, please always maintain at least 5 vice leaders. The last 10% will go to the treasury. This system will incentivize guild leaders and vice leaders to be active and maintain a focus on recruiting
It's
active,
not that hard,
quality
dude.
members who will contribute to the guild. It also compensates them for the time and effort that they take for these guild activities. So now that we understand what guild crests are,
You see that
why would
transition?
members even want to purchase
That
crests to
transition
begin
is
with?
super simple to
The
do.
answer to that is guild earnings.
That
Only guild
transition,
members with
not so
crests
much.
are eligible to participate in the earnings. How this system works is
The
every guild
highlight,
member that has a crest will
the
have their fame
highlight is
points
something that you can
duplicated
do pretty
and
easily too.
contributed towards the guild's fame points. At
That's
the end of
kind of what I
every
aim
weekly
for.
period, all
I aim
guild
for
fame
something in
points are
like 30
added
to
up,
60
and these
seconds,
collective
something
guild
short,
fame
sweet.
points are used to
Um,
determine the guild's
Unless I'm
earnings
doing
in
a deep
quest
dive
tokens.
on a project, like
80% of the earned
we can
quest
set
tokens
on
will be
our
distributed back
Tuesdays.
to
We
guild
spend
members who
hours
hold
doing
crests,
it, right?
so everyone who contributed and participated in the guild will get rewarded for doing so. Out of the remaining amount, 10% will be distributed to the guild leader, and the last 10% will be distributed equally to each of the vice leaders. Again, the structure of this system encourages every guild member to be as active as possible to accumulate fame points and contribute to the overall guild fame for the week. Depending on how much the
And
guild
that's another
earns,
thing. It
with
doesn't have to be
80% of the
fancy.
quest earnings going back
Like
to members, in the
his
long run,
transitions
everyone will
and
likely
his
be able to cover the
highlights,
cost of
they're
their crest
simple.
and turn a weekly profit just by playing the game, provided of course that the guild stays active and competing.
You don't have
For
to show your
leaders, this
face.
structure further incentivizes them to
I
maintain an
show my
active
face because
guild
I'm
and
comfortable
keep
doing it.
members engaged and participating in the
What I
events.
would
You
do
can even say that this
is I
works
would
to
get an
compensate them
avatar,
for their time and effort in
sort of like how
organizing and
VTubers do
running the
it.
guild.
Get yourself like a
Depending on
little
how the
avatar in the
economy
bottom
plays out,
corner
if the price of the
or
quest
something,
token
right?
stays at a certain
And
level
use
and
that as
maintains
your
stability,
representation.
I
Find
can
something
potentially see
that
people
reflects
playing
you,
Raven Quest
something
full
that's
time
original
and
though.
even live off the earnings. But do let me
Um,
know what you think of this system, whether it can sustain or does it need more sinks. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for
Call
watching.
to
I'll
action
catch
at
you in
the
the
end
next one.
to ask you to give thoughts, to give feedback. Like these are all super important things that he's doing that are like crucial to any sort of content creation. Like call to actions at the end of our threads, right? I'm seeing more and more of you doing that, and it's amazing because I love seeing that. And I didn't really instruct you guys too hard on how to do it, and I probably need to go a little more into that because like I'm seeing a lot of like check out the project here, blah 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 blah. And then I'm seeing like the next post down being like, if you're interested in learning how to write, like I'm, do you guys not hear me? Or is it just graveyard? It's just graveyard. Okay, it's just graveyard. Yeah, graveyard. All right, let's go. Turn off my screen now. Ah, come on, turn off the screen, damn it. Stop streaming. There we go. Yeah. So when yeah, I don't know what's going on with graveyard. But so like when you guys do those call to actions at the bottom, and something like I said, something that I've started to appreciate you guys doing, like this with Virion, right? Want to check it out? Download the Chrome extension, check your wallet, and connect your wallet and explore, right? You do all this, right? But then you come down here below it and say this. That's not bad, but you've already done a call to action, and now you're adding another call to action on top of it. Um, that's tough. What I would do is maybe toss something like this in a reply to your thread, right? So instead of actually adding another post to your thread, you can jump into your replies and be like, I really appreciate that I've been learning how to write better at Citizens Journalism Friends. Feel free to come in and hang out and check us out and enjoy learning with us. And you can do that in a reply instead of doing it in your thread and kind of breaking the format or breaking like the topic of it. And then on top of that, you also don't have to do a call to action on top of a call to action. So there's that, okay? But like this freaking picture kills me every time I see it. So there's that. But yeah, so video we're gonna start going into this week, and I'm gonna start helping you guys learn a little bit with like CapCut. Another thing I can tell you is Ramen. Ramen Cash is one of my favorite dudes to play games with. I love chilling with this guy. Like he's great. Um, Let me see if he does it. Is he on here? No, he's not on here. Hold on. Where is he? Where is he? Um, where the hell is he? I know I just saw him on one of these and I wanted to give you an idea of like yeah, here we go. So like he's got his little avatar, right? And that's how he streams. Um,
All
I
my
can't.
sounds are gone. What?
Oh, there he goes.
What happened?
All right, let me
No.
toss this back on real quick for you guys. And this is what I
All
would
my
recommend.
sounds disappeared. That's really weird. Oh, it's on speakers.
Yeah, you're helping, girly. um, yeah, no, of course I'm gonna
There it
teach you
is. I
guys.
was like,
I'm
wait
gonna
a
help you
minute.
guys learn through it. Um, but yeah, like you see how he has his avatar. He's got a reactional
Who
VTuber
is
avatar,
online right now?
right?
Mandito
And
Menhaco.
that's a little harder and a little more expensive,
He's probably already in a squad, not gonna lie.
right?
He's a
Now,
great,
if you
great
can
team
learn how to
member.
rig it up
Helps carry
yourself and
the old
everything
box of noodles.
with like Blender or something, you could do that. Yeah, no, video editing is not super simple, but it's not
No,
bad
no.
either, right? So what I'm
All right,
gonna
we
do?
got.
Hold on, let me do this real quick. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna go to CapCut. All right, I use CapCut. I use Clipchamp. CapCut is a it's just a video editing software. Um, it's something that you can do to make short form videos. It's something you can do to like there's a lot of different options here, right? Um, so I'm gonna do this probably. No, we can do some of this today. I think. Yeah, I think we're gonna do some of this today because we have project review tomorrow. So we're gonna be doing the project review for Solar Share, and then Wednesday is gonna be the contest. We're gonna keep it to thread writing for right now. I want to give you guys an opportunity to get really good at thread writing before I really start throwing you guys around. Yeah, I know I gave you guys the article, but the article is so close to thread writing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just creating a longer form post. You're adding a different style of structure. You can add images in there, very similar to what you're doing with threads already. You can add infographics in there to help highlight and emphasize the text that you're giving. So, like if you're explaining about the tokenomics, you can toss the tokenomics infographic on there with like the chart. So these are all things that you could do that you've kind of already gotten an idea of from thread writing. CapCut is free. There are premium features to it, but most of the premium features you can do outside of the premium features with a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of finesse. All right? So these you can learn how to do it even if you don't have the paid version. Now, I think I do because I had Canva and I think CapCut and Canva are connected. Um but yeah, I don't even know if I have any of my old stuff in here. Um, no, doesn't look like I do. Okay, but yeah, like I can give you guys a couple samples and examples of it as we go. But for now, for now, I want to I want to start going over some of these threads here. Okay, I missed them. I gotta get your favorite girlies up again. I think I backed off for hers. Let's do Sasuke. Okay, and Sparks. Oh no, girlies right there. So girly Sparks and do Sasuke. Girly Sparks and do Sasuke. Then Virion and Abraham. All right. Hey Vina, how's it going? All right. Oh, mind you guys, the payouts have been sent for not this last week, but the week prior. So you guys should all have it. If you want anything, you should have it in your wallet address provided. Just to let you guys know. Um. All right. So we're gonna go over Cribs first because Cribs is the first one on my row here. Um. I'm gonna eat some more caffeine by the time this is over. Oh, I'm always good, Vina. I'm always good. Surprisingly, I'm always good. I'm still a little tired. I'm always tired though, but all right. So I'm always sleepy. I live my life sleepy. I have sleep apnea, so I end up not sleeping as well as some people do, and I don't have the machine, so it affects my sleep and my tiredness levels. Yes, it is a thing. Yes, it is a thing. Trust me. Um, it's not about me falling asleep. It's about um yeah, it's about staying asleep. Sleep apnea is when your throat closes up while you're sleeping and like you stop breathing periodically and it wakes you up, so it interrupts your sleep cycle. Yeah, and yeah, but it's not that. I mean, it can get really serious, but it's not, I'm not as bad as I could be. So it is what it is. Yep. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Can you get a video of what on YouTube? Velocity. This whole thing that we've been doing. Yeah. It is on YouTube. Wrong friggin' page again. YouTube. YouTube. I gotta adjust my friggin' thing. View live. It's actually worse with your mouth open because your throat dries out. So yeah. All right. Let's get back over here. Don't need this. Don't need that. Okay. All right. So that's gonna be the link for the video. That's the live right now, but then it'll be under my live for when you want to like review it or whatever velocity. But yeah. So yeah, no problem, buddy. So the future of NFTs is here. Imagine renting, buying now, paying later. This was one of the things that I didn't like. Imagine renting, buying now, paying later. It kind of runs on this way. Um, Imagine buying now, paying later, or renting to own NFTs all in one platform. Amazing, right? Or just put a comma right here. Comma right here would have been really good, right? Because you can emphasize that there's just rentals too. Imagine renting, comma, buying now, paying later, BNPL, or renting to own NFTs all in one platform. Amazing, right? So this comma could have been taken out from here and put up here. That would have looked better, crib. Um, well, meet at Find the Paragon, the first platform to seamlessly integrate rentals, buy now, pay later, and rent to buy into Web3 apps, collections, and games. Now, this was okay. I would have moved this up here. Like, watch on your formatting, okay? Because your formatting like this just looks a little off, right? So let's go with so we put a comma here. We would get rid of the comma here, right? And then come over here, right? Space, backspace. Well, meet at Find the Paragon, the first platform to seamlessly integrate rentals, comma, right? Buy now, pay later, comma, and rent to buy into Web3 apps, comma, collections, comma, and games. A thread. Or even just thread, right? So this kind of like rounds it out. It makes it look a little smoother than what you're seeing up there, right? Um, and also spaces and punctuation are improved. That's one thing that you guys definitely have to work on. Especially you, Crib. I've noticed that a little bit. I don't know if it's because you're posting on your phone, um, and you're just missing certain spaces, and like the way that it looks when you're typing it out looks different from when you're posting it. But that's something that you definitely want to be a little more cautious with. Um, your spacing and your grammar or punctuation. Definitely something you can improve on. What is Paragon? Yep. What is Paragon? Paragon is the ultimate NFT super app, revolutionizing how users access and manage digital assets. That's good. The ultimate NFT super app, I would be careful like overhyping things because users look at stuff like that and they're like, oh, not another one of these, Like, I do it too. Like, I'll see certain people post certain things, and I'm like, come on, buddy, really? Like, I understand you want to hype your project up and everything, but overhyping it can be just as detrimental as underhyping it. Like, yeah. With no collateral, no escrow wallets, and no wrappers, it makes NFT ownership more flexible than ever. Too good to be true, right? I would get rid of this comma here, like and this is what I mean. Like, it's just a couple of things when it comes to like formatting and stuff. But like I would get rid of this comma here, right? And no wrappers. It makes NFT ownership more flexible than ever. Comma, too good to be true, right? Or what you could have done was you could have put a period there, right? And then you could have said, "Is this too good to be true?" Question mark, and have it be a full sentence on its own, and give it its own line to kind of like highlight asking people to answer the question. Um, and then like you aren't seeing nothing yet. How you said that, like it's just improper. Like you haven't seen anything yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Like you could slang it up. That's fine. But like the you aren't seen nothing yet kind of is bad English. So just pointing it out, it's just something you're gonna improve upon as you continue writing. You know. So nothing to feel bad about it for. But just yeah. So I like the images. I like how you took that and put that in there. Paragon allows for seamless NFT rentals, in-game rewards, and fresh avenues for player participation, all while improving engagement, acquisition, and retention. That's good. This uh, fresh avenues. Commas like when welcome back, Buddha. So when you're doing this right and you're creating like these after you do the end, so end fresh avenues for player participation, there shouldn't be another comma after that like small sentence or small statement, right? So it because like right now it would read Paragon allows for seamless NFT rentals, in-game rewards, and fresh avenues for player participation, and then it pauses again, all while improving engagement. Now, if you wanted it to read a little better, and fresh avenues for player participation, all while improving engagement, acquisition, and retention. So, like getting rid of that comma there gets rid of that prompt for the pause. So that would be something to also be careful with. Like I see that kind of often in a lot of your writing. Um, No collateral, no escrow wallet, and no wrapper needed. How cool is that? Mind blown. That's good. Um, what I would have done was I would have split this a little. Maybe push the no collateral line down a little bit. Um, Key features of Paragon includes NFT rentals, borrow in game. So, and another thing, you kind of repeated a little bit as you were going, the whole buy now pay later rental system and everything. So you got to be careful with that too. The best part, it's completely permissionless. You got a nice little video here. That's awesome. Um, why does this matter if it's permissionless? For Web3 gaming and digital assets, Paragon unlocks. That's actually really good use. You did that good there. Um, the emojis in the beginning can be good. The emojis at the end can be better. But since it's a list, right? Because you kind of made a list here. Um, and what would normally go into this list is bullet points, right? So the fact that you did different emojis as kind of the bullet points isn't necessarily the worst. But you could have like could have taken this, right? All right. So you could have taken this. You could have even gotten rid of that. I mean, not that big a deal though. Paragon unlocks. Bang. Bang. Why did it copy like that? That's weird. So instead of doing like this, you could have went with like this, and just did this down the line. Um, gives nice indentation. It makes it a bullet mark. This isn't necessarily bad either. The way that you did it, just saying like you have this option if you wanted to do it this way too, and just use bullet points, and then you could always use the emojis at the end of your point. Oh, all right. Personally, one of the key features that attracted me about Paragon platforms was that they are one of the first to integrate the ERC 4337 technology, which puts them at the forefront of innovation. Tara's always tired, bro. Always tired. There's not a day I'm not tired. Life is tiring. Um, don't be afraid to use the emojis, bro. Like, just but like, what I'm saying is instead of like the way that you did it isn't bad. All right, the way you did it isn't bad. Don't be afraid to use them like this. But what you could have done was instead of doing the emojis like this, is you could have used emojis as a bullet point, like the diamonds or the circles or anything like that. So it's not that the way you did this was bad. It's that there are other options to do it other ways too. So I'm just giving you an other option. Okay? All right. Yeah, don't be afraid to use emojis. Be cautious with how much you use them, yes. But don't be afraid to use them by any means. All right. Personally, one of the key features. All right. What's ERC 4337? You ask, kind of piquing interest there, and reviving interest in the post that you got here. ERC 4337 is removal of background transactions required for approving the Paragon contract on the Paragon wallet. With this, you see the commas here again and the spacing. And it's like every time you have a comma like this in the next section, it always like it's always crunched up. There's no spacing. So that's something I would, like I said, definitely be cautious of. Um, so ERC 4337 is removal of background tasks, transactions required for approving the Paragon contract, period. I would have done a period there. I would have ended that sentence and moved on from there, right? With the Paragon wallet, the user no longer faces failure or delay due to approval processes running in the background, comma. Instead, the creation of the wallet will be smooth, fast, and secure. Always end or another like word like that to link that last section. Um, so like for this it'd be smooth, fast, and secure. Whereas like it could be smooth, fast, or secure if there's like only those options. Like you have to pick one. So yeah, there's that. Now, aside from all this amazing technology, Paragon is built upon what are the oh, yep. Now, aside from all this amazing technology Paragon is built upon, what are the utilities, you ask? See, now, this is almost like two sentences, so that's something that you could be careful with too. Now, aside from all this amazing technology that Paragon is built upon, comma, what are the utilities, you ask? Like the comma breaks up the that idea from running into the next idea, and kind of guides the flow of the reading there a little bit better. So I would have done that. Um, and then I would have done an enter here, right? So enter, and then I would have, and you see how you did the check marks? That's what I mean by like the bullet pointing with the emojis. Hey, John. So this looks a little bit better, right? You can always do that. Well, we have user-friendly interface makes NFT trading accessible. Diverse collections supports a wide range of NFTs, and decentralized and secure, built with blockchain security, right? You have a space missing. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah, you see, like that alone, like makes a huge difference in how it appears, right? From this to this, it just looks better. So those are things that like, and that's what I mean by like going over your post and making sure it's perfect when you're doing it. Like and eventually you'll get to the point where it's just second nature. You just do it and it's done and you don't have to worry about it. Like I write my posts in the morning in like 2 minutes. Like I don't spend like an hour trying to craft a perfect post, and I know that I can improve upon them. Like my post this morning, I know I can improve upon that one, you know? Bottom line is this: Paragon isn't just another NFT platform, it's a unified Web3 ecosystem for gamers, collectors, and developers to interact with NFTs in new and profitable ways. For more info about Paragon, feel free to visit any of their social handles or websites to see what Paragon has to offer. Disclaimer: I like the disclaimer. Disclaimers are definitely a good thing. Um, Too many people are sitting there like, "Oh, you gave me financial advice." No, I didn't. I wrote an article. You decided to go with it. See a graveyard. You know, like it's not my fault, and that's something that you kind of want to make sure that you're getting the point across on, because it is important. All right. So we've got that. We've got that. All right. Let's move on to the next one real quick. Hey, look, Solar Share hit us up. That's cool. Um, so yeah, like with mine this morning, I didn't put a lot of like time into this. Like I could have done more with it for sure, right? I'm pretty sure I was already following these guys. I don't know why I'm not. But yeah, they're a real world asset play. You guys will enjoy them, I think. Plus, they've got a lot of information out there for you to use for your writing, so that'll help too. Whereas like Paragon didn't have as much public information out there as possible, like this one will have more for sure. Woo! All right. So, oh, stretch. Let's do this. Let's go on to the next one. So, Virion, you're up next, Virion. You ready? You ready for this? I liked the start of this. That first picture kills me. Every time I see it, it kills me. I love that picture. That picture is great. The dude's like, it's awesome. I see you there. I see you. um, I like how you started off with like a conversation that like you're having. These can be any way to relate it to normal like conversation, normal like experience with people and friends and shit like that. That goes a long way because people can relate to like thinking it or having said it before or things like that. Like it helps, right? Um, so, bro, I wanted this NFT so bad, but it was so expensive. It was too expensive. Why didn't you just rent it or use buy now, pay later? Yeah, if only that was a thing. Frustrated face or whatever. Well, guess what? It is a thing. Thanks to at Find the Paragon. Let me explain. A short thread. I like it. It makes a person think about what they could possibly want, and then it tells them, "Hey, you know what? What you could possibly want is actually a thing, and it's here." Like dive in with me. Let's learn about this together, right? Let me show you a little something. Um, what is Paragon? I like how you use the emoji as the question mark rather than just a question mark and then trying to do an emoji. Um, what you could have done was you could have outlined that with another question mark, put a question mark on the left side, and it kind of would have made it like a header, right? And technically, it is a header the way that you did it because you did it all caps. You kind of trying to like emphasize it. You didn't, hey pager, you didn't have to emphasize it with the caps though. Caps can be like obnoxious sometimes when you're doing it like that. So what I would have done was I would have camel cased it, right? So like at the beginning of every well, not camel case, what, snake case? I forget what the hell it's called. But at the beginning of each one, right? What the fuck was that? That wasn't right. All right, control C. Control V. All right, so what is Paragon? So what I would have done was I would have taken this, Control C, Control V, right? I would have made this go down there, and then I would have done what is Paragon, right? That's fine, Pager. Everybody's gotta be busy sometimes. Like you can't help it. So oh wait, I missed a word. What is Paragon? So first letter of each word is capitalized. That kind of emphasizes the sentence a little better. Then you have the emojis, kind of like highlighting it. Yeah. All right, we'll keep this simple and easy. It's a platform that lets you rent, buy, trade, and even leverage NFTs in a simple and safe way. Think of it like a flexible NFT marketplace, but with extra perks. That's not bad. That's a little more readable. I mean, yeah. Right. All right. Yeah. So that's not bad, right there. Um, you have the emojis at the end. You didn't really need the left right one. It doesn't really emphasize anything in the post, so that's something that you want to be careful with too. You want to make sure that you're using emojis to emphasize your post or to connect somebody to the article that you're writing or anything, any of those things. All right. Let's see. The problem with most NFT platforms? Question mark. They make things too complicated. You need to lock up collateral, sometimes half of the NFT's value. They hold your NFT in escrow, meaning you don't have full control. Or some even require wrapping your NFT extra risks. Tisk. Um. So, hey Julie, writing a thread with PC, does it have some extra features? even without being verified. For X, no, not really. Honestly, any like the phone for X, the phone tends to work the best. Um, just because X is optimized for the phone. Let me get another energy drink. But so with the with the X's there, the X's don't look bad necessarily, but they're a little bit larger than the text, which kind of draws away from the idea that you're using them as bullet points and kind of emphasizes the X's more than the text, which can be problematic for writing a thread. Um, so using smaller emojis as like um the, there is a good aspect to it too though. Like you're using it as like an X, like it's not a part of the platform. But if you look at it in the way that it displays, it's not that it's not good. It's just that the way that it displays, it kind of it's bigger than your text line. It kind of draws all the attention to that X, in my opinion, right? Like when I'm looking at it, I keep going back to that X rather than trying to read through, you know. But let's see. You know, the problem with most NFT platforms too complicated. You need to lock up collateral. All right, so let's do this. Just for an example, right? Like almost the same. Almost the same to me, actually. And it just might be how I don't know. It just might be how the texting is coming across with that. Because like looking at that and then looking at this, it's almost the same thing to me. But I don't know. Maybe it's just something about the X's for me. Like me, I don't like the X's. I don't know. Um, they don't necessarily not work, you know, like they work. It's just for me, it feels like yeah, it's almost the same, but it's slightly different. You see what I'm saying, Cologne? It might be the red, yeah. Especially on because I have a black background, so the red on the black background might be what's like drawing my attention into there. Yeah, yeah, it's got to be the red. Color, color's important too, as you can see. um, but I don't know. Does it work better with like the like the minus sign or the caution thing? No, right? Like, hold on. Let's see. See stuff like this. I end up like going because I drive myself nuts with these specifically. Uh, See, but it has the similar effect to the X, and that's what's bothering me. Like, it feels like it keeps drawing my attention back to the X or back to the caution sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't like that. I'm OCD about it, bro. I really, really am. Um, but that's one of the things that helps me write good content is the fact that I'm OCD with it. Um, yeah, OCD, OCD for sure. Um, let's try looking up X. See, you could even do like an other color X. Oh, that black one doesn't do it though. Um, X X X X X X X X X X X. Um, Caution. No. Remove. No. Delete. No. Um, Cross. I mean, you could do like something like this. Yeah, the red is like a no, but she's saying that you don't need to lock up collateral, right? They hold your NFT in escrow, which they don't do here with Paragon. Some even require wrapping your NFTs to risks in the X here. Like I see why she's doing it, Vinakin, but it's just the way that the X is drawing my attention back to it rather than through rather than through the no. That's different, Buddha. um the way it's drawing my attention back to the start is what's bothering me. And it's something that I personally wouldn't have done because it would bother me, but it doesn't necessarily not work. It might also be spacing. Like if it was spaced differently, that might help as well. Yes, the green X could do it. Um, but like maybe if the spacing was different, um, let's try that. Yeah, maybe with the spacing. Yeah, no, it's definitely just it's definitely my OCD kicking in. Um, but I think that the spacing actually helps it a little too because of the blank space in between the X's. You see what I'm saying? Like the blank space in between the X's seems to give it like a little breathing room, and they're not right on top of each other. What do you guys think? Yeah. And Virion, I get that. You don't have the liberty to do much spacing, but what space you do have, you try to utilize it to the best of your ability. Like this post here, I had seven remaining characters that I could use. If the post let's say you don't have enough space. Like let's say if you hit enter on this, it would have put your post over whatsoever, right? Do it in the second post. Make yeah, I'm verified. Yeah, I know. Mine's actually under review because I changed my image. Um, but when you run into issues like that where like the verification or the character limitations are starting to bother you. Yeah, the Paragon thread did end. Vina, I was just I'm doing the reviews for them. We do the reviews for them every Monday. If you had submitted it, I still would have reviewed it today for you. Yeah, like you might not have won, but I still would have reviewed it for you and given you feedback. I like for me the prizes are an aside, and I would hope that that would be for you guys as well, because a lot of what I feel that this the importance of this is that you're getting experience in content creation, you're learning, you're growing. That's my whole purpose for this. I know a lot of you guys are gonna sit there and hope for the best, of course, for the giveaways and stuff or the prizes, but the biggest value that you're gonna get out of this is starting to build your content, because when you build your content you build your brand. When you build your brand you build your platform, and from that platform you can branch out for opportunities that are paid. You can grow, you can learn. Like these are huge things, and people don't realize it because it seems so unattainable when you're starting off. When I started off, I had like 50 followers. I had nobody on my feed. Nobody liked my shit. Nobody shared my stuff. Everybody was just like, "Hey, how's it going?" and that was it. And eventually, as I went, I just kept going. I kept chugging along. I kept releasing threads. I kept releasing content. I kept talking to people and replying, and now up to 1,500 people, 1,600 people. It's going good, and yeah, content and connections. Exactly. Through your content, you're gonna make connections, and through your connections, you're gonna find things to make great content on. So it's a cycle that feeds itself consistently, and helps you set yourself up for success. So definitely keep up with it. Yeah, it's definitely about consistency. And I'm glad that I'm helping you become a better writer, Buddha. And just remember, even if I wasn't here, you could still do this. Anybody can do this. It's not hard to write content. It just takes time for you to get used to the most efficient ways to post them and share them. Aw, Buddha. You're a big sappy sap. Yeah. Every time I start talking like this, you get all sappy. Ugh, my hair is all over the place. You don't want to stay under. Ah. All right. So, but with Paragon, question mark. It's a breeze. I like the leaf emoji. Paragon lets you trade NFTs freely with no extra hoops to jump through, and then you did the net. That's good. Um, no escrow, no collateral, no complicated NFT wrapping. I like the butterflies better than the X's, honestly. Hey, no emo shaming. I get emotional too. We all cry. Oh, I cry every time I look at my bank account. Come on now. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we do have a thread competition this week. This week it's going to be on SolarShare. Our project of the week is SolarShare. So I'm going to share all that information in the events announcements after the live event today. Yes, we do, Buddha, and it is completely okay. I like public crying. I like big sloppy emotional blubbering in public. That's what I do. Very on. That's my deal. Vina, you're sweet. Yeah, sloppy. Sloppy. Like big fucking. Oh, God. You guys are great. Uh, but yes, even men cry not in secret, Virion. That whole stigma against men being able to cry is why we're assholes. And then people don't like it when we're assholes either. So like it's yeah. Men cry in secret. Men cry in secret because women don't want us crying in public. And then the moment you show a sign of weakness, they're like, ah! But they want a man that's in touch with their emotions. Like, come on. All right. Double standards, damn it. There's plenty of ways that y'all can console us. Just be there. Just be there. Yo, as much as I hate that red pill movement shit, right? Easier. I completely agree with some of the mentalities behind it. All right? I completely agree with the fact that women have unrealistic expectations of men nowadays when it comes to their emotional states. All right? I think that most men like I'm very in tune with my emotions. I can be effeminate at times. I'm completely okay with that. Um and I cry. I've cried. I've cried in front of my women before. I've cried in front of my kid. Like I've cried. And you know what? That's a normal natural thing depending on what the situation is. And we shouldn't normalize men holding that in because it's detrimental to our mental states and our. No, I don't have anything to cry over right now. Um, yeah, my kid. Yep. No, not girly. Girly's not my kid. Um, that's no. I don't have any women right now. No women. Um, yeah, yeah. Creon, you're a fucking trip, bro. Oh my god. No, not lots of them, girly. Um, you gotta have fun, Cologne. Come on, man. You gotta have fun. If you can't have fun, life gets boring. The threads are always submitted by 11:59 p.m. UTC on Wednesdays. So, nope, wrong window again. So every week by about this time. So if they're not submitted by midnight that night, then yeah, they don't count. But even if you submit it after that, then I would still review it for Mondays. All right, like I have no problem still reviewing it. It's just you wouldn't then be entered in for a chance to win. That's all. Um, so no big deal if you don't submit it on time. I mean, for some people it might be a bigger deal than most, but for others not so much. For me, like I don't care if you submit it before or after the deadline. Before you get a chance to win, after you'll still get reviewed. And that's it. Um, all right. So no escrow, no collateral. I actually like the blue butterflies better here, Virion. Um, I like they're it's the blue. It's definitely the blue. But it's like soothing. It's like it doesn't drag my attention too much. I can still get through the sentences and everything. And like they work as bullet points. So I like yeah, it's definitely the blue. I like it. Um, no middlemen, seeking you shall find. Of course there's more. You like this one, the arrow one, man. Like, I don't know what it is, but like I've seen this twice so far. Yeah, once there, once there. I try not to use the same emojis twice in a thread, but that's me. You don't have to do what I do. I noticed that you have them like a couple of these throughout. You do well with like these. You didn't use any of these before. And it's like it's just this one. For some reason, you like this one, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know why. Um, I guess it's just to say, hey, continue through, but or like use a down arrow. A down arrow would have worked there too. Like saying, hey, look below. Like that could have worked well. For there instead of the left to right arrow. Paragon isn't just about buying and selling, it's also a game and reward system. You can earn rewards just using the platform, connect with NFT communities, play and interact with NFT based games. Why is this tagged important? Now, this was one thing that kind of threw me off. Like, what do you mean by why is this tagged important? That's one thing that I like really get when you did it. But why is this tagged important? What do you mean tagged important, Virion? That was something that threw me off a little bit. Not enough, but it threw me off a little bit. Um, they should write me a book. Nope, not that one. You sitting there staring at his lips as he talking, Julie. Oh, all right. There we go. I tagged it important so like they could get the information and act fast. It's like promoting. Um, it, but like it makes it seem like it's tagged somewhere in the post. Like it made me almost stop and look, and I was like, wait, um, like where is it tagged at? Like it threw me off for a second with the tagged important. Um, yeah, yeah. But like what you could have said was um, why is this tagged important? Tagging important. Trying to think of the best way that this could go. Like, why is this tagged important? Why should you consider this so important? Or maybe like avoiding the word tagged. Even just why is this important? I'm tired, bro. I'm always tired, Phillips. I have sleep apnea, so it messes with me. Yes, we're still doing quizzes on Friday, Cologne. And this week will be on Solar Share, like we do every week. Project of the week. Both. Yeah, I am actually a little hungry. I did have some breakfast this morning. I've I have my sandwich here that I haven't eaten. But yeah, if I eat it, I might doze. Okay. So yeah, be like, why is this important? Question mark, exclamation point. Like you could do something like that. But like the word tag kind of like leads me to be like, wait, like when could we tag our posts as important? Like I didn't know that was a feature. Virion's teaching me something. you know, it threw me off a little bit. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Philip. This keeps me from crying when I look at my bank account. I try not to. Yeah. What's Ofe Aku? Did I say that right? Ofe Aku? Ofe Aku? 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 Ofe Aku? I don't know. I'm trying to say it, but I'm always down for some rice. I'm like, I think Crib's like, I want some. Oh, everybody talking now. They heard food. They're like, what? I want some. Oh, oh, I got it right. Ofe Aku. Banga stew. Banga stew. Okay. I'm a foodie too, Crib. I'm always down to try something new though. Um, yeah, I'd be down to try it. What kind of while I continue this, all right. That's what he said. He said it's banga stew. I'm reading what other people are saying. Oh, I got a BLT, bro. BLTs are yeah. But no, I would definitely probably enjoy the stew much better. I love stews. Um, why is that funny? I'm trying to pronounce it right. Damn it. Bangha stew. Bangha. I said banga. Banga. Not banger. Banga is palm fruit. Okay. All right. Back to this. NFTs should be fun and flexible, like my grandma. That threw me off a little bit. Um, that too girly. Oh God. You guys are a trip. But yeah, I Virion, that's a little TMI on how flexible grandma is, but it works. NFTs should be fun and flexible, like my grandma, not locked behind complicated rules. Paragon makes sure you own your NFTs your way. This is something I tell you guys to avoid a lot. This is usually a telltale sign of AI. Even if you're using AI to like format and stuff like that, make sure that you're removing these. So, in this post, this is a telltale sign of AI because AI is the only one. You have that? You're the only person I've ever seen use that. No, that's not just a hyphen. That's not just a hyphen. That's a hyphen. All right? This is a long dash. And the long dash is usually, like I said, a telltale sign of AI. So it looks like AI wrote it. Even if you wrote it, Virion, it'll look like AI wrote it. Yeah, exactly, Crib. Most people do not know how to use that. And that's why it's a telltale sign of AI. So what I would do is I know you like using it, right? But instead of using the hyphen, Virion is AI. Instead of using that, I would use a comma. So if like you go to ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT and say, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" Okay, write me a short um X post on the weather. Just real quick. Nothing, right? Okay. Did I train it out of it already? X post on Banga Stew. See now, for something like this, I would just remove it completely. I've been training my AI so that it doesn't use those at all. Um, honestly, no, I don't know about the gain consciousness, but um, yeah, I think I've managed to train mine to no longer use the hyphen though, because like you just broke my funny rib. Uh, my funny bone, no, my funny bone. But yeah, no, I've been working with prompting mine and like teaching it how I like my stuff, and now it doesn't even use it anymore. Just over time, like as you interact with it, as you do different like, um, I do I work with it a lot. If I had to do all the things that I did, um, with just typing it out by myself, I'd be here for the whole week doing random shit. You know, like that. I it's yeah. I definitely utilize AI a lot more than most people probably. But I train it. Be I'm not saying yeah. I'm saying don't use them. Honestly, your best bet is not to use it. As much as I hate to say, I don't like I don't like limiting I don't like limiting what you guys do. All right? I don't. But at the same time, is commas cuz they're meant to be like pauses. Yeah. So the comma is probably the best replacement for that. Okay? That's the best replacement I can recommend for that. Um, and I don't like to limit, like, if you want to use it, but be very, 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 very selective with it. Um, it's gonna be difficult because people are going to. Well, that's kind of cool. So maybe Thursday we'll do something a little different because I actually just had somebody reach out to me. So maybe Thursday we'll do something different. Let me talk to them and find out. I might have a special event lined up for you guys this week. um, but yeah, I don't like saying that nothing something is off limits because nothing should be off limits, right? Yeah, oh, the old cartoons with like the villain dog. Like I miss those days. I miss the simpler times. Um, oh, but yeah, which exclamation mark it uses, Presh? Julie. Yeah, but I mean, like, which exclamation points? Y'all still on that exam at that quiz? Are you serious? Ah. Oh, the weird exclamation point. It's like almost like offset. I use the exclamation point a lot. I'll have easier looking over before I agree to the quiz. How's that? Easier. You're gonna be my quiz tester. You're gonna check the questions and make sure that I'm not murdering these people's brains. Fucking. Oh my god. Mm. Not easier. Why not easier? There might be a breach. All right, we'll finish this up real quick. All right, want to check it out? Download the Chrome extension. Don't forget to check the website. Own, rent, trade. Your way. That fucking hyphen again. Ah. And then this. And I like the way you guys are structuring these. Like I said, try to put it in like a reply post or something. What do you mean no quack today? You want to do the wheel of death instead? You want me to spin the wheel instead of the quack quack? We can do spin the wheel instead of quack quack. Spin a wheel instead. Too many quack quacks. All right, vote on it. Just click the reaction. Make life easy. Spin the quack. You know what? I could spin the quack or quack the spin. I don't know. Let's see. Um. Oh damn! The wheel's winning this time, huh? We got 35 people. We've got, yeah. Oh, damn. It's close. 20. Why are people unclicking? Stop unclicking. Click and vote, and that's it. Damn it. Oh. But all in all, good article or good thread, Virion. Just a couple things, like I said, that you can work on, and it makes like it'll just improve it as you go. In a world where digital ownership was rigid and well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'll wait. I'll do this after. We got 14 and 12, so that's 26 of y'all voted. We need like 10 more votes. It's that close, guys. Vote for what you want. Vote for what you want. Yeah, Virion, and of course you could always not take my advice too. Like the whole hyphen thing. I know that I don't like seeing them. I know that other people tend to look at it and say it looks like AI. But if you like using it, use it. I mean, what do you mean it's longer than before, Creon? Because it's the quack race of death. Oh, is that what it was? We're oh my God, we're so close. We're at 30, 32 votes, and we've got 17 for wheel and 15 for duck, and we've got 34 people. I think the wheel's winning today. So, yeah. Well, we can do that now with the spin wheel too, though. All right. So I'm gonna start getting some names together, and we're gonna spin this shit. Let's do this. Let's go over here. Bang. Wheel of names. What's up, Bajer? We're gonna do MD. We'll do Shoddy, Dev, Varion, Kate, Udo, Phillips, Buddha, MK, Annie Fiok, Winner. Okay. Zoe, Pager, I got already. Lex D, Emmy, Creon, Verily, Yanga, James, Prayesh, Moisey, Ashley, what the fuck? Demo, Israel, Fizzy, Tijani, Tormy, John Curry, Token Seeker, I see you, Shane. Crib, Girly, Derek. You've been quiet today, Derek. I haven't seen you talk too much. Um, let's see. I think I got everybody. Norden randomly showing up to mess up my flow. Chigozy, I didn't get. I got you, AOL. Chigozy and Norden. Oh, congratulations, Derek. I got you, Israel. Um, I got 37 here. Oh, I didn't get you, Alex. Yeah. I got you now. I got you, Gozy. All right. Okay, I didn't get you yet, Edith. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, Starlight. I didn't get Starlight. It might be your network, Starlight. Did I get Starlight? Um, I don't think I got Starlight. So, yeah. All right. I'm pretty sure I got everybody. I got you. I mean, Yanga. I know I got you. Yep. All right. That's it. We're gonna let this rip. Demo. I'm pretty sure I got you. Let me just make sure because I don't want to miss out on demo. Yep, demo. I got you. Israel. Everybody else is here. Zoe, Virion, Dev, Shadi, MK. All right. So shuffle. All right. Wait. First one's up. Jack. Damn it. Thank you, Creon. All right. Only one AOL. You won this one. Good game. Um, remove and I'll toss you in, Jack. But you came a little late there. You almost missed it. You said it just as I was starting to spin, so I'll give that one to you. But that's it. No more. Um, ready, steady, go. And we've got Starlight. Nope. Kate. Kate 1-1. Congrats, buddy. All right. Last but not least, who's it going to be? And it looks like it is Hussein. Again. Congratulations, Hussein. All right. That's it. Damn my village people. All right. So that's that for today. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, I know, Kade. You've been here like almost every day too, dude. Like I'm glad that you won one this time. Sorry, Fizzy. I know you've been here too, but only so many people can win. I think what I'm gonna start doing is I think I'm gonna start if so I think what I'm gonna start doing is I think if you won one for the week for the randoms, you're gonna be excluded from the rest of the week's randoms because I'm starting to notice that like the same people are winning over and over again, and it's kind of a little unfair. Um, so Emmy, of course, nah, no, please, because you always lucky. I look, guys. I'm just trying to think of ways that can make this more fair for people. All right. I'm not saying that it's definitely something I'm going to be introducing, but it's something I'm considering because I would like everybody to get chances to win and not just, a couple of you guys. Like Hussein won twice last week. You know, congratulations, Hussein. All right. I literally changed my name for nothing. Poor Cologne. Especially Emmy. Oh, RN Jesus loves Emmy. Oh, you didn't win anything last week? Yeah, it sucks. Oh, all right. Well, Dusasuke's not here, so I'm gonna skip Dusasuke because it's already 2 hours into the live stream. Um, is Anna here? Yes, no, maybe so. No, no, I don't see Anna. We got Sparks here though, so I go over Sparks. Go for it, Cologne. What's up? Oh, you can ask me anything. I can't promise I'll answer. Julie, I'll look over the payments for you. Just tag me in your post again in your ticket. Julie won like 4 times. Yes, your Sparks. Oh, Julie. Julie's like it's rigged now. Yeah, so we're about to go over your thread, Sparks. Um, the reason why I host these companies is because they're partners with IBC, right? And the more we show that you guys have good writing skills and the potential to become writers and possibly do threads and stuff, the more use case that we have for you guys to potentially get paid gigs in the future for these opportunities, which is why I'm building it up this way. But there's a big push that I'm going to be doing coming soon for adding um some things to the ecosystem here in the server. And most of it's going to be around content creation, thread writing, community stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully it works as good as I think it's going to work. So yeah. Oh yeah, for real, Crib. For real. Um, and I don't have any like me personally. I don't have any direct connection to these companies. Okay. So I'll say that. I don't have a direct connection to them. I don't speak with their teams. All I know is that they're projects that IBC works with. So they help me find projects that are easier for me to pick from a basket. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to go hunting down projects week after week. I have them readily available to pick from, and I have the resources available to pick from it. Otherwise, I would spend so many more hours doing like research on which projects could potentially work and stuff like that. And this makes my life a little bit easier, a lot bit easier. Um, Otherwise, I would never stop doing research on projects and hunting things down for you guys. And even though I love doing it, I do have other things that I need to do throughout the day too. So I can't just sit there and research projects to bring to you guys all day every day. You know, like so yeah. Oh, here we go with these philosophical questions. All right, Sparks, let's do this real quick. So I like this. The stop scrolling. Again, the cap locks is a little much. All right. Well, that's the thing though. If it's only the $15, then I wouldn't give up a year. But if it was like a lottery hit, I'd give up a year easily. Like give me a couple mil, yeah, let's fucking take a year. Take 10. Cuz I will live out the rest of my years comfortably. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um Girlie, your time is more valuable than that. In a year, you can earn that $15 easily enough. Like you can earn a lot more than the $15 in 1 year. Well, then I'm asked out, bro. All right. So Sparks caps. I would keep the caps at the S. So I would stop scrolling. Right. Everything else lowercase. Using the cap locks across the top gets a little obnoxious. You're already highlighting it with the sirens, and then you'd have the cases for the beginning of the words, so that would look smooth. Have you ever imagined what if your NFT could unlock entire worlds, shape epic stories, earn you real rewards? So I like kind of like how you did almost like a poem structure here from what I'm seeing. And that's kind of cool. I like that, right? Um have you ever imagined, right? What if your NFT could unlock entire worlds, share epic stories, earn you real rewards? So what I would have done was I would have combined these two, which is what it looks like you had initially, but then you spaced it out. Um so I would have combined these two. And then kept running it the same style. So it would have been have you have you ever imagined what if your NFT could unlock entire worlds, shape epic stories, earn you real rewards? Yeah. I figured as much, dude. It's almost like a nice neat poem structure, but in this case I would have combined these two sentences here and then kept everything else the same. All right, and then with that, because like the way that this breaks, it's an odd break, because like what if your NFT could, and then it's almost like a pause because the sentence ends and moves down to the next line, you know, and that kind of like messes me up mentally when I'm looking at it. Have you ever imagined what if your NFT could unlock entire worlds? Like it almost feels like this should be like a prompt. What if your NFT could buy crib? What if your NFT could semicolon Unlock entire worlds, shape epic stories, earn you real rewards. So almost like it should have been like this was like a bullet list here or something. Yeah. Huh. Without further ado, let me introduce you to App Find the Paragon, the project redefining NFTs. Buckle up. This thread will blow your mind. See now, if you're doing this thread and then the emoji, you don't have to use the word thread. So you can just do this thread will blow your mind. That's what I would have done was I would have taken this and put it at the end. Gotten rid of this. Maybe if you had to. If not, you could have kept it there. But you do have a lot of emojis. Um, so that's something that I would be careful with too. Too many emojis and it marks you spam basically. Um, or it marks that you have spam content in there, and that's no good. Um, so what exactly is Paragon? See now you transitioned from having a lot of emojis to like having no emojis, one emoji. So that's something to consider there too. Um, so what exactly is Paragon? It is an NFT marketplace with a mission to unleash the true value of NFT technology and the communities that form around it. That's not a bad use of an emoji though, considering like the size of the post and everything. And then the GIF, the animation isn't bad. I don't know about this one, but that's one of their NFT pictures or something. I'd imagine for the Rift Walkers. Think of it as a gamified staking platform where you can not only stake your NFTs to earn XP, but also win prizes based on successful missions. You can also unlock bonus with Rift Walkers and partner NFTs. Um, so you missed here with the bonus. You can also unlock bonuses with the Rift Walkers, like just the general like sentence structure there and the way that you worded it was a little off, but that's fine. This is just a small mistake there with the bonuses, and then of course the capitalization. You want to be careful to not like capitalize like single words that are odd like that, like name of something. Yeah, Rift Walkers, NFTs because it's a type of digital art. Um, gamified staking platform where you can not only stake. This one in the middle feels a little odd. You starting to see your OCD? Like, are you starting to see some of the things that I'm starting to see? is that is that what you mean by your OCD's kicking in? I'm very much the same way. I've learned to tone it down to the point where like it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but I'm also still very much like if I notice small mistakes like that, I have to delete the post and then repost it because I can't. Like it bothers me. And no. Um all right. So the way that this is, what I would do is I would take this and I would restructure it a little. It kind of feels very like bulky. Wait, the fuck did it go? There it goes. It feels like very like one big like thing. Um, it's kind of a little more of a breakup in like the text and stuff would have been good. Um, right now it looks like to me like a text wall. What I would do is I would take um get rid of this. I would hell I would even get rid of this. Um, yeah, I mean, you can use emojis and stuff like that too. Like, but Think of it as a gamified staking platform where you can not only stake your NFTs to earn XP, but also win prizes based on successful missions. I like to space shit out, like not only stake platform, we not only stake. Think of it as a gamified staking platform. Stake your NFTs to earn XP or NFTs. Think of it as a gamified staking platform. You can stake your NFTs to earn XP or NFTs as you successfully explore. No, you didn't miss Quack Quack, Vina. You missed the spinning wheel. We did the wheel today. Oh, but you did miss it. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Vina. Hmm. No, Virion, that sucks. But you see what I'm saying? Like, and then you can, the more you break up your sentences, like the less sentence that structure that you have that's like super long, the more you can break it up and like modify where things are, um, platform, like, um, there's just a lot of options that you can do. A lot of like emojis and things that you can insert in different areas without them looking off. The more broken up your posts are, uh, Buddha. So like here you can add an emoji, whereas before it would have looked weird being in line. Um, so now add that at the end, right? Instead of it being here, which looked funky. Um, yeah, it's just a idea of the difference there. That would bother me too. There we go. See that post I would be happier with, like me personally. Um, it spaces things out. It short bites of information to digest. Emojis in decent spots. Yeah. Where the fuck is it? Okay. Yeah, exactly. The spacing is huge. Like a lot of people underestimate spacing of a post, but like the difference between a post like this and a post with the spacing that you have up here could mean a user actually reading through it or not. Like, and that's super important. So, and then I like the images and stuff, the videos. Those are good. Um, Now, what are Rift Walkers, you might ask? They're 10K unique NFTs. They're they're they are 10K unique NFTs with the power to open. Um, what'd you do, Emmy? You sorry? You sorry about the rain? Uh, um. So here now, what are rift walkers? You might ask. All right. So I would say get rid of the now and put what are rift walkers? You might ask. That gives you a little bit of a pause there. That's fine. The now what are rift walkers? You might ask. Feels a little weird as a sentence flow. Um, and then there 10K unique NFTs with the power to open. Um, so what I might have done with that with that post is why is my phone going off today? Jeez, Kentucky. What do I know from Kentucky? Anyway, grants you the ability to explore. Emmy, that's nice. That's nice. I don't know who the fuck that is, but it's weird because they keep calling me back. Okay, leave me a voicemail. Um, 1 second. Let's see here. Hey, Zhang, what's up, buddy? So, what are Rift Walkers, you might ask? Rift Walkers are a collection of 10K unique NFTs. They have the ability to open rifts to other worlds, granting you the ability to explore and potentially earn NFTs and XP each mission. All right. All right. There we go. Now I added some emojis to it. Yeah. See, I would replace the question mark with the emoji for sure. Yeah. So yeah, that would look better like that because it's a question mark already. You don't need the text part of it and the question mark, right? You just need the question mark. You need to show that. All right. So yeah, definitely working on your spacing will be good, Buddha. Immersive gameplay. Send your NFTs on missions to hunt for Paragon and rare loot. Unlock story-driven missions. Team up with friends for epic battles. Think of it as a group quest with big rewards. So what I would have done was I would have spaced that out right there, so that you can end that with the battles with the swords a little bit easier, and then start a new thought on a new line. Um, and the best part, you can earn Pgon, XP, and NFTs just by playing. Beside the unique NFTs, it's like a portal. You probably won't be able to use it on X, but it's just like an example based on what I have for Discord. I have a lot of emojis for Discord, so like I have a lot of opportunities to. Oh, okay. This is kind of what I was hoping for. All right, all right. I just want to make sure because my friends on it, my roommate is on a trip, and I want to make sure that they're okay because they have Kentucky family that might have been trying to call me if something was wrong. So just wanted to make sure that that was good. Um, yeah. So spacing is definitely one of the bigger ones that you have to work on. Sparks. Send your NFT on a mission to hunt rare loot. Try not to use two emojis together. It's excessive. Um, Seems the bot is not smiling with me anymore. Now you're gonna have to do the quiz, huh? You're either gonna have to win the quiz or you're gonna have to win the thread writing competition. I'm not happy about it. I want you to win. I want everybody to win. I wish everybody could win every day. But, you know, RNGesus was favoring your ass too hard. It was a little excessive. Oh, you give the red to your fave girlie. Here's the techie part, but don't worry, it's cool. I got you. I like how you did that. But then you put the colon at the end, and it kind of looks like a backwards smiley face, like a frowny face, a backwards frowny face. um, Paragon uses ERC4337 smart wallets to secure NFT rentals. Use NFTs without owning them, and buy now, pay later. Think of it as Netflix for NFTs. Rent, use, and own if you want. Making sense? Question mark. So oh, so yeah. Here's the techie part. But don't worry, it's cool. I got you. I like that, right? I don't like the colon at the end of that sentence because it looks like a frowny face backwards. So like be careful with that because that just you know the way it comes off, the way it looks, I don't like it. Me personally, just pointing it out. Um, Paragon uses spacing again. I might have given this an extra space in between this sentence and this sentence. Um, think of it as Netflix for NFTs, rent, use, and own if you want, making sense. Um, that's not terrible. The winky face, you could put like a brain emoji instead. Easy as here, Emmy. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Think of it as Netflix for NFTs. Rent, use, and own if you want. Making sense. The making sense. I would just switch it to make sense. Um, short. Just a quick question. Like, does that make sense? Like, make sense? Question mark. Um, winky face. I would change to like the brain because making people think makes sense. Yeah. Um, think of it as Netflix for NFTs. Rent, use, and own if you want. I would get rid of the star at the beginning here. That looks a little off. You could probably put that at the end here, and it would look better. So I don't. What do you mean? That's easy. Yeah, crayons for man. Well, I know easier from outside of the project. Um, Easy and I have been on spaces together. We know a few people in the same circles and stuff. Like we've known each other for a little while now. All right. You see Buddha, something like that for this one. So if you look here at this, and then if you look at that, like I got rid of the wrench because the wrench in the middle was a little weird to me. I got rid of the semicolon and I added the computer at the end there. Um, shot down, Emmy. Um, and I added like the notepad for like the buy now pay later, kind of like taking notes and making sure that you're making payments and stuff. It doesn't really work, but you could always find another option there. Um, yep. This here, um, I would have taken this out and put fire at the end, right? And then you can say, when the team is this good, the project is fire, and then use the fire emoji. That works usually really well. The plus here, there's an extra space. Like these are things that the eye picks up, even if people don't know why it's off, right? They'll know it's off because they're seeing that extra space, and it doesn't read right. Same thing with trading. Like I because I look this shit over all day every day when I'm doing stuff like this. For me, it's easy for me to notice, right? But most people might not even notice it. They might just read over it, but it just looked weird to them or it didn't read as comfortably for them or whatever. But like up here there's another space missing, trading, right? So it throws the whole flow of everything off. It throws like the feng shui of the post off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird, but it just messes everything up. In my opinion, when that happens, it throws everything off, and it's just not as comfortable of a read through. So you know those are important things. The spacing is definitely important. Making sure that you don't have extra spaces in there. That's another one of the reasons why I typically don't like emojis at the front of the post because it usually, if you're writing a post from the start in the beginning with all the letters being letters, they're uniform, right? They go down and they stay the same way. They don't ever look off, right? But the moment you start using emojis, right? Each emoji is gonna throw that like letter spacing off. It's just so weird. But it definitely has an effect on your ability to read through as you go, right? But who's behind Paragon? A strong team with years of experience in trading, gaming, business. Their C-suite has a combined 80 plus years of expertise. So what I would, yeah, yeah, exactly. Most people don't pay attention to them, but like since it's what I do, I pay attention to them, and even though most people don't pay attention to them, they notice it subconsciously. It's just that they don't consciously recognize it. You know. Hmm. Um. All right. So here, make sure that there's no space there. Here, make sure that there's no space there. And what I want you to do is take the improvements that I'm suggesting and create a whole separate post, right? And use the improvements in the new post and keep the old post and then compare them. Spacing is important because of how it reads. When it's easier to read and you have space, it before you're getting to that next sentence, you're getting you're getting time to process almost and absorb that information. It's only like a split second moving from one line to the next to get to the next bit of information. But in that like half a second or quarter of a second, it's a quarter of a second that you have extra compared to how a post will normally read, right? So it's giving your brain a little bit of time to reflect and process what it's taken in already, which is huge. Um, Not only that, it increases readability. Um, yeah. What I would do, the reason why I recommend posting it again is because when you post it, it displays differently than when you're writing it out. So I would post it, yes. I would post it, and then if it doesn't come out the way that you like it, delete it. And then post it again. And if it doesn't come out the way that you like it, delete it. And keep repeating that process. I've deleted so many posts in my lifetime, especially on Discord. Discord is a nightmare for me because like when I started working with the last project that I was working with, the guy who's like a really big like he's like a copywriter mentality, you know, like everything that he posts has to be like perfect. So like that translated over to what he expected from everybody else working with him. Um, so it was a lot of expectation and it wasn't the easiest to deal with, but it also came and helped me with like how I post my shit now. And yeah, I do too. But when like the space between your sentence and your emoji is criticized, you start to get like really OCD with it, and that's where I've gotten my OCD from, kind of, sort of. Not that it's a bad thing; it's helped me a lot. But like, and this is what I'm trying to do to you. I'm trying to mess you up so that those things bother you too. Um, because he messed me up, and now and every time I see something like that in one of my posts, it bothers me to the point that I have to change it. Um, yeah, exactly, Creon. It's an attention retention. Eventually, Buddha, you'll learn which posts to prioritize being messed up over. Yep. Attention retention. It's fucking that messed my brain up for a second trying to say that. It's like attention retention, attention retention. Try to say that 5 times fast. Um Jeez. But attention retention is definitely the main goal of spacing emojis. No quacks today. Today was the spins. Today was the spins. The quacks are gone, and we already spun. But yeah, you'll learn to prioritize certain posts for being messed up, Buddha. And some posts, like for me, when I post on X, just chatting with random people, I'll just post. If I'm posting on X for like my morning Monday thing, like I did today, um, where is it? Virion. So like this, I didn't 100% like proof this, right? But I did at least make sure there were a couple emojis, that it was generally well formed, that I had my GIF in there, that I had the call to action for link in bio as always. Um, like it's not the best thread in the world, but it's not bothering my OCD. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just have to weigh out the pros and cons of doing a quick thread compared to doing a thread that you're going to spend an hour to craft. Like that's exactly it. It's just little steps towards improving your writing, and it's more of improving your mindset behind your writing. Because once you get into the mindset of it, you'll never have a problem doing it. It's almost like coding. Like once you get to the point where you're coding consistently and like you're used to the syntax and you're just typing shit out and you're good to go. You're getting into that like that flow state. I can do that with threads all day. I can't do it with coding, sadly enough. I'd make a lot more money, but like I with threads, I can do that all day. Like I flip a switch and my brain works for it, you know. But that's what it is. It's getting that mindset for writing, the writer's mind, sort of like the dev brain, you know. All right, I mean, catch you tomorrow. We'll do the project review tomorrow. So in preparation for Wednesday's thread writing competition. So you're welcome to stop in, and we'll review together a little bit. Um, all right, but other than that, you did good, Sparks. I mean, spacing, get rid of a strong team with years of experience in, and what I would do is I would move their C-suite has a combined 80 plus years of expertise up here, and put in, and then a colon or semicolon, and then gaming, trading, business, and then plus they have a solid list of advisors. When the team is this good, the project is fire. Use the fire emoji at the end. You know what I'm saying? That's great. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I just dyed it yesterday too. So, and then of course you've got all the information here. I'd be careful with excessive links. Like I said, that tends to deprioritize it. Put it in a reply. Make sure to keep it in a reply, instead of in line with your post. Um, yeah. Hmm. This is a separate post here, Buddha. Well, thank you, Shotty. I actually have to wait for my blue check to be reviewed again now because of it, which pisses me off. But of course, Buddha, I'm happy to help, buddy. But yeah, on that note, we have been here for 2.5 hours now. I am going to end the live stream. Thank you guys for tuning in on the live. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for hanging out and listening. If you guys have any questions, come and join us on the Discord, CJN Friends, discord.gg/ CJN Friends. You can come hang out, come join in on the contest, on the random giveaways. We're here Monday through Saturday. We do everything from thread writing and reviews to project deep dives. We do game nights. We do literal game nights where we play video games together. And then we have like Rumble nights and other fun nights with like quizzes and stuff. Even though these guys are saying I broke their brains the last time, we'll have to hopefully dumb it down a little bit for them this time. um, but yeah, this week is the Solar Shares week. We're gonna be doing some deep dive on them next week, on them tomorrow, and then getting ready to do the thread writing competition for them on Wednesday, and we will do a quiz for them on Friday. Um, I may have something interesting for you guys either tomorrow or Thursday, depending on what I get back from talking to these guys, and maybe we'll have some interesting stuff for you guys. Who knows? I mean, it'll definitely be interesting one way or the other. So, but we'll see how interesting. But yeah,